So we are opening up the Marvel Legends What If wave. You probably recognize a few of these figures because LEGO had their versions of them in the video that I did for their wave not too long ago. Namely Zombie Captain America, Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, Sylvie, Captain Carter. We'll be looking at the Hasbro version of these characters, and I also decided to throw in the Target exclusive Mobius, just because he fits in with Sylvia and the rest of this wave, as well as the, I'm pretty sure it's not an exclusive, but I guess it's a deluxe figure in any way, the Hydra Stomper, and this guy is heavy. He's got some heft to him. So, some cool characters from some cool little short Marvel stories. Let's dig into them and see what we got. So like most Marvel Legend figures, they aren't 100% without flaws. The Spider-Man Peter Parker head's got some weird residue on the side of its face. Mobius can't stand up without a stand. Sylvie looks a little weird when you take the cloak off. Her body's not quite proportioned right. Captain Carter also needed a different body type. She needed to be broader, more muscular. The Hydra Stomper needed to be a little bit bigger, and this Watcher was just a frustrating mess to put together with how the torso and the legs connected. And then also my Star-Lord, unfortunately, does not have a good neck joint, so I can't take this regular head off and put the mask version on instead. So kind of disappointing. But otherwise, these figures still look great. Like the Spider-Man is one of the best Spider-Man versions that they've done. He looks great even without the Cloak of Levitation. He's got a great use of color and styling, and it looks great. It's a fantastic sculpt, even if the Peter Parker head's hairdo is a little weird. The zombie Captain America figure has some great gruesome detail, much like its Lego counterpart that I'm still surprised they went for. It's got bloody mess and bones showing everywhere. It looks great. The Doctor Strange Supreme also is so colorful and it's got a great sculpt and he looks fantastic. I'm not a big fan of the spell hands though. Just when you're having to switch them out, it feels like they are not very sturdy and something's going to break when you're trying to pop it into the wrist socket. So even though they look cool, I wish there was a better way they could do them, just because I do not expect them to hold up very well. The one figure I don't really care about is the Heist Nebula. Even though she looks kind of cool, it's still just Nebula with a new hairdo. I kind of wish we had gotten like Black Widow from the What If Ultron 1 episode, but I know that would have been a whole new retooling, and this is probably a little bit kit bashed from the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Nebula. So I wasn't originally going to buy this whole wave just because it was announced and on sale before the show even aired. I ended up liking the show, so I picked up a couple of them and wanted to get the whole wave, but wanted to wait for a sale instead. And sure enough, they all ended up going for a decent enough sale to make me pull the trigger on them over Black Friday. Still not a great deal, but I am happy that I got this, and the Watcher is still a pretty cool, if not frustrating, Build-A-Figure. So these guys might be difficult to track down in stores, but online they seem to be readily available. So I would wait, not pay that $23 markup, wait until they get under $20. And this Hydra Stomper guy is just expensive enough already. Try and get him from Target when there's like a sale or something as well, just because $50 is a little crazy. I managed to get them for as like the buy one get something like 40% off kind of sale. So if you've got a little bit of patience and you keep an eye on those online listings, and whenever sales pop up, then you might be able to get a good deal for yourself as well. So there's not much new out as far as like building sets go that I can either afford or really want at the moment. So I'm going to be looking at a little bit of older stuff that's I've had sitting in my closet for a while. And speaking of Black Friday deals, I picked this up like 2 Black Fridays ago. We've got the Mega Construct Jumbo Eevee. Much like the Jumbo Pikachu set that I built quite a while ago, it was one of my first videos. The Jumbo Eevee has not been very hard to find. I see it in stores all the time on sale. It, for one reason or another, just doesn't sell or isn't very popular. So it might have killed the Jumbo line, unfortunately, which I would have really liked to have seen like Charmander or Bulbasaur or Squirtle in this same scale. So hopefully they do get around to those. But until then, we've got this cute little adorable Eevee to build instead. So stay tuned for that and stay safe. Happy hunting.